same spot since 1959. My grandfather founded the bakery. Actually, it's a 24-hour donut shop. And that's when Jefferson Highway was the main drag. Everybody went down and gradually became a full-line bakery. And king cakes and pastries and all that. I guess we really didn't realize how much of the Mardi Gras tradition we really were until after the hurricane, when everybody said, gosh, I have to have my Haydell's king cake. You know, we were shipping them out of town, shipping them all over the place for the people that were displaced from the storm. So then that's when we really realized, hey, you know what, we really are a part of Mardi Gras. A king cake's a sweet dough. It's a Danish dough. But here in New Orleans, we add a lot of different flavors to it. We add the oil and the cinnamon, and then of course you add the purple, green, and gold sugar. It's not a king cake unless you got purple, green, and gold sugar. Last year, being the first year after the storm, we shipped a lot of king cakes out of town to displaced people, and even more king cakes out to people that hosted families that evacuated, saying thank you for having us, you know, thanks for taking care of us. So last year was an incredibly huge shipping year, and this year we're seeing a lot more displaced residents getting, you know, saying I gotta have my Mardi Gras king cakes. Like 10, 15 years ago, somebody started filling them, and then people liked it, so everybody had to start filling them. We actually do a topping rather than a filling because we're one of the only bakeries that still breaks the king cake, so you can't really put the filling on the inside. So what we do is, once the cake is proofed, we pipe the filling on the top. That way you actually get more filling, and it helps the girls in the front to know which cakes they're selling. Originally, it wasn't a plastic baby. It was a bean in the king cake, and if you got that, you were the king of the carnival organization, and that's the theory behind it. And then somewhere along the way, some baker got a hold of a little plastic baby, and the rest is history. Everybody else started using the little plastic babies. With the little porcelain dolls, we started back in 1990. We've been doing it every year since. I guess about 7 years ago, because of the demand for them and the volume that we do, we actually started having them manufactured overseas. But our older dolls, we still had a lady that actually, the artist that makes them for us, she lived down in Chalmette, and so she lost the molds and a lot of her copies of the dolls and stuff like that, so we just can't get them anymore. Prior to like 1989, that's when we started shipping the king cakes. We didn't do nearly the volume of king cakes that we do now. Once we started shipping them, you know, the volume increased exponentially because everybody wanted to get a king cake. So now, like next week, the week before Mardi Gras, we'll ship out close to 2,000 a day, and we'll sell that much in the front shop as well. So. What makes the king cake a king cake? It's like, the definition of is. What is it is.
This is Antoine's Bakery. Y'all entering our king cake zone. We're making king cakes back here. This is our king cake crew. Do the whole process of our king cakes by hand. We've been doing this for about 13 years now. It's a family business. We all family here.
Well, years ago, my dad, he had a shop, a bakery, and when we was kids, we went over after school. We watched him work, so we all joined in, and as we got older, we helped him. We became part of his business, and we grew up pretty much in the bakery business. Exactly.
Yeah, we're still keeping up our tradition because we have his son. He's at the table.
Right,
So the tradition is gonna carry on.
So when I first got in the bakery, I enjoyed myself because, you know, I watch and see, you know, what they do, and I always wanted to do it. So as I got older, I slowly gradually started to do it, and I really started to get good at it. And I knew from the beginning that's what I wanted to do, and I'm gonna do it.
So you about to bring her through the process of how we braid. This is Antoine's way. She's gonna braid it. She flipped. And now this is ready to be panned up. Now after she did this, you have to sit and let the dough, that's how you get the fatness of it. It proofs up before it be time ready to be baked. This is a large. As our result of the larges, it will come out like these. Antoine's, we are the founder of the Queen's Cake. Nobody else has the Queen's Cake. And what make our cakes different, this is a traditional king cake. And what the Queen Cake is, she's more sweeter. She have strawberry, pineapple, apple, lemon, and cream cheese filling. You know, it's something to serve everybody appetite. And this is a kringle. The kringle is topped with caramel and pecan. Very good, very, very good. You have to try one.
We come up with the ideas as we go. Even sometimes we make mistakes, and it turn out to be a good mistake. And something. And so we take that mistake and we make it into something, and it turns out pretty good.
This is our Queen's Cake. So he just cut the edges of the dough. Now he about to fill them. We have strawberry, lemon, pineapple fill. We're starting off with the lemon. Each Queen's Cake gonna have at least 2 of the same filling in it. We just rotate it around. That's our cream cheese. And now to top it off, he's gonna add the apple. And now this is ready to be baked. We'll put this in the oven, and our end result. This is Antoine's Queen's Cake. Very tasty, very good.
I've always tried to be good at what I'm doing, and I enjoyed it. I enjoy doing it. I enjoy it because they appreciate it, and a lot of our customers come in here and they like what we're doing, and we try to put out the best. We try to give them the best. It's not so much a turnover trying to sell or get them out as quick as we can, but we put a whole lot into it. We try to give them quality. That's first, and it's paying off.
My dad and his brother and father started it 30-something years ago, since Hurricane Betsy in '65. And we lived over here in Slidell, my husband and I, and we wanted to just keep the tradition alive, so we opened up the shop about 10 years ago, and we've been going strong ever since. And we do everything by hand, no machineries. You know, the only machine we have is like mixers and that kind of thing. We have the oven, so it's all back breaking and hard work.
They're coming out now? Okay. 20 minutes?
If you're young or old, you want to get the baby because it makes you the king or the queen for the day. Whoever gets the slice with the baby in it, that means you're the king or the queen, and you have to really throw the next party. You buy the next king cake and have the next party, which it makes the partying thing keep going on and on and on. That's a way of keeping that festivity, that happy, big easy kind of thing going on. Now look, we put them anywhere underneath you. See, right there's your baby. And then so they're hidden. And then I'll come along. This is my job. So usually I It's a hard business. Bakery, you wake up early, get home late sometimes. But it's like anything. As long as you enjoy doing it, you don't mind the work.
It'll be about an hour. They're in the oven.
When my dad was working with his brothers, he had children, so they have a bakery. My brother has a bakery, and I have this one with my husband. And it's just, once it's in your blood, it's in your blood. You know, you just keep going. There was a time, though, right after the hurricane, that we really didn't think we were going to come back. And that would have been sad. But, you know, we're still here. We're thriving. We're trying to make it. It's a legacy, you know, the Randazzo name. Everybody loves Randazzo's king cakes, and the thought of not doing it again, it wouldn't be good. I can't even think of that.